Oakland, the Boston Red Sox returned to the Coliseum Monday for the first time since hoisting the World Series trophy last October. But before they were crowned champs, it was Sean Manaea who found himself on top of the world at the expense of the Red Sox earlier that season. April 21, 2018 is a day Manaea will remember forever. It's the day he threw a no-hitter against Boston. From the pre-game meal to the final out, Manaea remembers the entire day pretty vividly now just a couple of weeks away from the one-year anniversary. "I remember eating sliders before the game," Manaea said, "having a bunch of swings and misses on my fastball. That was the most strikeouts I had in a game all last season." Manaea tied a career high with 10 strikeouts that night. Those are the easy parts to remember. But Manaea can even recall the obscure little details from that game. "I caught a pop-up from Eduardo Nunez in the 7th. Manaea said, "Catching a fly ball was pretty cool." Some of the memories are from the live moments being ingrained in his mind. Others come from going back and watching the game over, which Manaea said he still does often. "I watch it every once in a while just to refresh and look at things," Manaea said. "Get that positive mindset and reassure myself." It was a tremendous accomplishment for the 27-year-old left-hander, one that he often finds himself looking back on. But at the same time, Manaea does not want that April night in 2018 to be his career shining moment. He said he has goals of throwing another no-hitter in the future, and in order to do that he must put the last one in the past. That's why he treated seeing the Red Sox in the visiting dugout at the Coliseum the same way he would any other opponent. "It's just another game," Manaea said. "For me, the no-hitter was really cool. I don't want it to define me. I want to be something more than that." Seeing the Red Sox didn't really bring back too many memories. It was just like any other team. "I've moved on." Before Manaea can even have a chance to no-hit another club, he must first work his way back shoulder surgery. The A's intensified Manaea's throwing program this week, having him throw Monday and Tuesday from 90 feet with a day off Wednesday before throwing again Thursday and Friday. The back-to-back throwing program is a way to build Manaea's endurance. A return around the All-Star break is still the target for Manaea, and the increase in throwing days per week is a nice step towards that goal. "It's feeling great," Manaea said. "There's sometimes a little soreness, but that's to be expected. Overall, I feel awesome." Matt Olson had the stitches removed from his right hand Monday and took some ground balls over at first base before Tuesday's game against the Red Sox. The first baseman is still at least a few weeks away from returning to games after undergoing surgery on his right hand last month, but A's manager Bob Melvin has been encouraged by the way Olson's rehab has been progressing. "It's a step in the right direction, but we certainly don't want to rush him," Olson said. "Pretty soon, he'll start the strengthening stuff and be allowed baseball activities." Other than taking out the lineup card, he actually has something to do. Kendrys Morales is expected to get most of his playing time at first base against right-handers in the absence of Olson, but Melvin made an exception Tuesday night with left-hander Chris Sale on the mound for Boston. The reasoning is pretty simple. Morales entered the night with 3 career home runs against Sale. "You don't see too many guys with 3 home runs off him," Melvin said. "We're just trying to do the best we can with the information we can, and sometimes better pitcher history comes into play. It's always nice to get Kendrys a start against a lefty every now and then." Marcus Semien entered Tuesday night batting .385 and on a 7-game hit streak to begin the season. While Chris Davis and Matt Chapman usually receive most headlines on offense, Semien quietly continues to provide stability at the top of the lineup. "He just gets better every year and is very aware of what he needs to work on," Melvin said of Semien. "Just a tireless worker. He's off to a good start and deserves to be leading off against left-handers."